なりたい自分になっていいんだよ。
Every shonen anime has moments where the hero refuses to give up and then proceeds to unlock a new power that helps them take down the villain. My Hero Academia is no different, but instead of introducing new powers, the show makes the characters go plus ultra. So today, we're gonna see 10 moments where the characters went plus ultra and showed the villains the power of plot armor. Without wait, let's dive in. Number 10, Deku Final Barrage of Attack against Gentle. Gentle isn't so gentle when it comes to his attacks, so no wonder Deku had a hard time trying to defeat him. Gentle's quirk is elasticity. This power allows him to make anything he touches bendable and bounceable. It may sound funny, but you need to see it in action to see how much damage it can do. With Gentle being a pro at using his quirk, Deku had to go plus ultra to take down the criminal. But this time, fists weren't enough, so Deku had to use both his brains and strength to take down the criminal. Even though many high plus ultra moments are yet to come, this showed us how Deku had developed as a character. Number 9, All Might vs. Nomu. One thing we all love about My Hero Academia is how it elevates the power levels of enemies with each arc. This is the arc where the League of Villains first made their appearance, so all of them needed to have cool character introductions. But this time, it was Nomu who stole the spotlight. This bird monster managed to bring All Might to his knees. But this is a shonen anime, so when things turn sour, it's time to pull a power-up. This is My Hero Academia, so that power-up is none other than a plus ultra smash. All Might is once again back on his feet, and he teaches the monster never to mess with the hero. Number 8, Mirio vs. Overhaul. My Hero Academia has this neat trick of making the side characters go plus ultra in a tension-filled moment just so they could have a cool character introduction. The best example is Mirio's fight with Overhaul. Mirio is like that cheerful big brother we always need, and when things turn upside down, he turns to this exact identical copy of Deku and refuses to give up. You're pitted against one of the underworld's strongest and most powerful criminals, but Mirio, instead of running away, tries to take on Overhaul all alone. Even after knowing the risk of fighting Overhaul, Mirio never gave up and gave the fight everything he's got. Truly a person worthy of All Might's power. Number 7, Todoroki using his fire quirk. Growing up with an abusive father is a stain you're gonna carry with you for your entire life, especially if that father is Endeavor. Back in the day, all Endeavor ever wanted was to make sure his son became the #1 hero in the world. Todoroki was the complete opposite. He hated his father, and his stubborn attitude refused to use the fire quirk he inherited from his father. But in the tournament arc, Deku's words encouraged Todoroki to look at things from a new perspective, and our Ice Boy woke his fire quirk for the first time, literally giving us the chills. Usually in superhero shows, we see fire versus ice, but they both come bundled together in My Hero Academia.
Midori.
Number 6, Deku vs. Bakugo. Fights between rivals always has cool moments where both sides go plus ultra to win the fight, and Deku and Bakugo's fight was no different. It was an entire childhood of rivalry finally culminating into a duel, where the victor was crowned as worthy of All Might's power. Bakugo wanted to be recognized and Deku didn't want to submit. It was a fight that brought both their character arcs to a nice closure. Their final attacks, combined with the mind-blowing animation, is one of the most hyped moments in the entire anime. Bakugo may have ended up as the victor, but let's not forget both these UA students gave it their all to come as the victor. Number 5, Deku's final punch to Overhaul. You want to learn how to give a final punch so the villain will remember it for the rest of their life? Well, ask Deku. This boy knows how to collect all his anger and rage to one punch, go plus ultra, and then knock the villain to the ground. You can argue that Eri was lending Deku her power, but in the end, it was him who landed the final punch. Overhaul wasn't your regular walk-in-the-park villain with a fancy mask and a quirk. He was a villain who stood beyond the League of Villains itself, so Deku needed a few extra punches and kicks to turn the fight in his favor. But boy, who thought he would smash Overhaul to the ground like a pancake? Number 4, Kirishima's Red Riot. Remember what I said about My Hero Academia shining the spotlight on minor characters at tension-filled moments? Kirishima was one of the characters with more muscle but less brain power who quickly faded into the background due to the main characters, but in this scene, we got to see his quirk in action. He might not excel in the brains department, so the best way to remedy that is to keep punching harder. Kirishima's Red Riot is the peak example of a side character going plus ultra. It showed us that the minor characters of My Hero Academia have their own dreams and ambitions, even though they are characters hidden in the background. Number 3, Deku and Bakugo vs. 9. They went plus ultra to fight each other in Season 3, but this time they went plus ultra to send 9 to the heavens. This time what united them was their ambition to defeat 9 and their own willpower. It started with the flashbacks of Deku and Bakugo both looking up to All Might and ended with both of them using their most powerful final attacks to smash 9 to the ground. Deku turned into a second All Might and Bakugo almost went nuclear. The UA's 2 best students went full plus ultra, and for any shonen fan, it was a sight to behold. Moments like these are what made us fall in love with My Hero Academia. Number 2, Endeavor Prominence Burn. Prominence! When the evil father finally got his moment to shine, he even did that by burning himself to near death. Even with the power of Hawks and Endeavor combined, the Nomu still provided a challenge enough to break the toughest hero. But that last move was both climactic and mind-blowing. From the propelling attack to the sky to the scream of plus ultra to the very final show of victory with his raised hand, I'd like to stay. Endeavor stole the spotlight of the entire show within one episode. My Hero Academia has always had a way of directing its battle with both hype and emotionality, but I think the studio outdid itself with this one. Number 1, All Might's United States of Smash. Here's the scene where the Japanese Superman punches Japanese Darth Vader with democracy. Honestly, this is one of the most epic scenes in anime, and I'm not calling this epic simply because of the attack, but by the way, the voice acting, animation, and sound design all amalgamated to show us this one punch that finished off All for One. Even when his strength was dying and his bones were broken, All Might never gave up and managed to land one of the most perfect final blows in anime. This mentor stayed true to his words and never gave up, and this is why he's one of the best heroes of all time. So there goes 10 of the best moments where the heroes went plus ultra. If we missed your favorite hype moment, don't forget to sound below in the comments. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe, anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.